Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. We are 430 reputation away from being revered with the Knights of the Ebon Blade.
Yes.
And that would be a very nice thing to get. So we're going to start by trying to get that done here. There are multiple ways we could go about doing this. We could put on this tabard and go to a dungeon, but then we'd have to come right back out here again. So, gonna see if we can do some daily quests. See what our options are here. There's a lot. Should be. The Leaper. Also to shoot him up. The rewards are, it does not say how much reputation it's going to be. Shoot down the proto-drakes. Well, we'll start with that. I mean, we can also grab a few more, just to try to get stuff done here. Steal the proto-drake, and set things on fire. So, that combines well with the shooting the proto-drakes. And what do you got? Attack the Vrykul. Plant the banners near Vrykul found within the area. So, fight guys. Plant banners. That it? That all the dailies here? Hopefully that's enough. There might also be some down in Jotunheim. Possibly. But we'll start with this. We should probably be able to plant some banners while getting to the other locations. We're gonna be flying with the Drake. We're gonna be only having to set down one time to get to the cannons here. No, might not actually be fighting all that many of them. Here's the cannons though. Let's work. Alright. Oh, we're just firing straight. That's weird. Alright, how do we control this?
That's still recharging.
Yeah, it's just firing straight. Leave and get back on here again. That one's not. Right. I moved it. Hold down. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're going to attack.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Up. Fire off all the shots here. It's got a limited field I can attack. That's fine. It's 13. Just keep flying straight into the attacks here. It's pretty hilarious. There you go. Well, that'll work. Let's go find the proto-drake. Should be over here a bit further. Here is the arena here. We did that. Good stuff. Let's burn the stuff and then plant the flags. I don't know how much it's going to be per day. Hopefully it's at least 430. If there's any other ways for us to really get more reputation. Fireball.
I can't cast that yet.
Set fire. Have a good time. And this is fly faster for a little bit. Yeah. Where's the fireball going? Oh, that way. What if we just climb right next to the building? We'll get it. That'll get it done. Burning. Burning. Everything's burning. Fly, fly, fly. We got many a building. There you go. And now let us descend here. And plant the banners. And by plant the banners, I mean fight some guys. And then plant the banners. The banner is...
I need to target something first.
There you go. That's that. And... fighting. Come to die. You come to die. Get out of here. Let's start with these bones. Suppose we could do something with that. Hidden Blade banner. Pop. Franco bones might give us stuff. That could work. That's like another... I guess it depends what dailies exist. It's a whole system out here. Banner. There you go. They're dead. We'll need 15 of these. It's fine. Got some meat and stuff there.
Not enough.
Right. Yeah, definitely simple enough. More bones. That's nice. Maybe like 15 of these or something? That's probably good. We're getting there. Plant a banner.
Too far away.
Got these guys. Squirrel protection. Fantastic. Alright. Another banner. Very good. Very good. Oh, a pile of guys here. They're dead. Go. 13. See if we can get over towards where the witch was. I think they might have been... I don't know if they were killed or just gotten out of their body here that they control. I guess we'll find out. There's the banner. 14. This is only important if we need to come back. Yeah, they got the Bones quest, I think. The Bone Witch. Reading the bones. Vital bones. I'll take the fast again. That's 10. It's something. It's something. It's not much, but it's something. So, that means if we desperately need to get a few more, we can come back and get more Vrykul bones, I guess. And not a huge amount. Less than 1 reputation per Vrykul bone. My goodness. That's not great. It's tradable. Cannot be auctioned, so no. Oh, not quite like the Relics of Ulduar, where you actually can just purchase them. Might be doing that. Let's see if this was enough. Hopefully it was. It would have to be at least like 500 a day, right? Less than that would be kind of silly.
Yes.
We did it. We also get paid, so that's nice. 250 there. This one was 250, and we're now revered. Perfect. And another 250, so like 750 a day, plus a handful of bones. That'll get you there. That'll get you there. Or it would get you there if you didn't want to get another 21,000. 21,000 divided by 750. That's a few days.
Speak your piece.
All right. So most importantly, we can get this: 50 attack power and 20 critical strength to a head slot item. Yes, please. Also, it says bind to Blizzard account. Apparently, that is something like you don't need to do the reputation grind again on later accounts. So that's nice. Let's see what else we got here with Revered. We already had some stuff here. Can't even get that. Honored, honored. We need to make a bag with a warlock. Jewel crafting. Here's a revered sword. One-handed sword. Two-handed sword. Bit worse. It's got more critical strike, I guess. Well, a lot less strength. And hit rating and all that. And just worse damage per second in general. Shoulder mail here. Some intellect. Nah. Cloth hands. I don't think cloth or honestly even leather are really gonna ever have the stats we're really looking for. That's okay. But then there's also the exalted ones. What are we looking at here? Cloth with intellect and spell power. Don't want that. Leather. Decent. Some strength, stamina, multi-socket boots, critical strike rating. It's got less strength, but it's got 2 sockets. So technically, that would be better. If we want to put something in the blue socket, we get roughly the same amount of strength, but more critical strike in total. And some hit rating. And stamina, I guess, but that's slightly better than what we have, I guess. Don't know if we want to grind for that or anything. Mail legs with intellect and spell power, and a jewel crafting recipe. So, pretty much the only thing we could get from grinding out Exalted here would be slightly better shoes. That's not the highest priority for the Ebon Blade. So, not have that there. Alright. But let us put this on our helmet. Currently our helmet has a lot of stuff going for it. Not the socket bonus, because we don't have the right socket in there. Because the loss of strength is not quite worth it for the boost of critical strike rating. As far as I can tell. What we can do is add 50 attack power and 20 critical strike. Yeah. How about we do that? Nice. Very nice. So we got...
Congratulations.
It's enchanted. It's got a meta gem. All sorts of good stuff on here. All sorts of good stuff. So if we ever get another helmet, we can always come back here and get another helmet. Enchant thing. So that raises the next question about what we would get from any other reputations here. We are revered with 4, honored with 2. We can technically just buy Sons of Hoarder reputation. It'd be a lot though. How much would that be? It'd be a lot. Let's go see if we even want to do that, honestly. And to do that, we're gonna want to fly basically we need to get over to this way, basically. Let's go that way. Then, what other places we got? There's the Archon Crusade. I mean, we can stop by at the Archon Crusade. They're over here too. See what we get from there. Exalted. Because we do have the Archon Crusade banner. Tabard here. So. And that also does the whole reputation in dungeons business. The next question would be, how many dungeons do we plan to do? But it's at least a few. I guess it would really depend how much we actually get done. How much reputation each dungeon gives. If it's a lot, it could be a lot. But if it's not a lot, maybe not. Also, while we're flying around, we're going to be collecting ore. Maybe. There are a lot of dead guys here. Somebody else came in to get the ore. I mean, they're currently... Yep, they got it. Expected. Expected. If we stay closer to the ground here, we can swoop in for some ore. Worth it. Out of here, ghouls. Being very rude. My serenade. Nobody left to tell me that we shouldn't be holding all this serenite. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Because yeah, we've basically finished the main quests out here. Like, all of them. For the entire place. I mean, we got the achievement for it, so... Yeah. And then we completed the handful of extra quests on top of it, so... Yeah, that basically accomplishes that. This one, if we want to try to get slightly better boots, maybe. It really comes down to what the rewards are. If we have any of these other tabards. If we have a tabard, I mean, I guess we don't really need a tabard for Hodor. We would need to do that. Each turn it was like 500 reputation for that. It took 10. So like, try to calculate that while we work here. So we got Revered here. This is the Archon Crusade Quartermaster. Spell power, 200 mace, it's worse. Gun, worse helmet. Right, what are the exalted options here? Plate with intellect and spell power. Mail with intellect. Chestplate. Intellect and hit rating. This is the armor penetration. The strength is more than the attack power. Pretty solid on the... Yeah, it's got some stamina points. Yeah. Anything that's putting a lot of points into stamina and intellect is not too helpful for us. Here is a ring with spell power, don't need that. And some leather boots. So, not quite where we want to be there. And this is a stamina and defense head slot item. So, if we ever get a future tank helmet, we can come get that again. So, really not super excited about trying to get exalted with these guys either. There's probably achievements for it, though it still would be a worthwhile idea. But for now, let's go see what our other options are. I'm gonna go see with the Sons of Hodor first, if we really want to get that up to exalted. Because that would be 42 turn-ins of 10 relics each. So 420. We have 28, so we would only need to buy 392 more. And if that's half a gold each, that's only like 200 gold. That's fine. I guess it really depends if there's something worthwhile here. Really does depend. Are we at the right spot? We're not. Let's up this way. Done, Niflheim. What's got flying around? And then we're only honored with the Kirin Tor and Wormrest. Not exactly get a reputation with them. Where's their bases? Kirin Tor comes in like Dalaran. Wormrest is probably up on the Dragon Tower. That makes sense. And then the Keloak was down in one of their fishing villages. So we can check this out. There's also the Explorers League, Frostborn, Silver Covenant, the Honest Expedition. I'm not entirely sure about that. And then there's the whole system in Skullazar, those guys. And then we go back to like Burning Crusade, Shattrath, Classic. Probably not a huge amount of stuff that would be super helpful for us at that point, but that's okay. The Flight Master. Anna. How you doing? Yeah, these guys have a lot of dailies that we could do. or we can just trade in the relics. That's fine too. Alright. Here's the Quartermaster. What's our options here? Frost resistance and stamina to a head slot item. Okay. Spell power and mana. Dodge rate and defense to a shoulder. We could probably put something on something here. I mean, do they have better ones? Greater inscriptions? Ah, these are the exalted ones. So her mana to a shoulder. They got a 8,500 gold mount. That's a lot. Wow. Reigns of the Grand Ice Mammoth. Exciting. Got a tailoring, jewel crafting, greater inscription of the axe, attack power and critical strike rating to shoulder. Do we have anything on our shoulders? We got 30 attack, 15 crit. That's just straight up better. Did we put anything on the tank shoulders? 15 defense, 10 dodge. 15 defense, 20 dodge. Yeah, those are just straight up better. And spell power, mana, spell power, and crit. So we'd want to get both of these. That's just straight up upgrades here. Not super expensive either. So I think definitely getting exalted with these guys would be worth our effort. Do they have a... They don't have the tabard. We also don't need to worry about it since we can just buy it. You also get a cheaper Ice Mammoth if we were up to that. And yeah, those are just always good. More defensive, more damagey. That's worth it. So I think we will try to buy all of the relics we would need for that. I don't think we need to really worry about doing any of the dailies here. I think we can just buy our way to success in this situation. Does that have anything we wanted? Slightly better boots, I guess. Ebon Blade, maybe. I mean, just getting the reputation's also something. Zoom out here. Let's see if we can get over to Dragonblight. See if they got anything we want. There's an ore here. Flying around also still profitable. Grabbing ores and stuff. And exactly how do we get more reputation with Wormrest? Because we only got to basically just honored. So if we wanted to get to Revered, it'd be 12,000, and Exalted would be 33,000 reputation with Wormrest Accord. That's a significant amount, for sure. We are saving the Hearthstone for later, because we're probably going to need it. And then, I think... Was it Moki Harbor? Or possibly Unipe is where those guys were. And I think Ardent Crusade is in Dalaran. We're just looking around at reputation options here. So yeah, slightly better boots maybe, or just to grind the reputation level up. I think it might be. I might just get base Kirin Tor for certain dungeons. I guess it depends which dungeon too. What reputations they give. I don't know if all dungeons give some kind of reputation. It's possible. Lots of things to consider here. But yeah, definitely Sons of Hodor is a worthwhile investment. Just straight up better enchants all the time. You can always just go get another one. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Definitely work with that. There's a ram. Okay. And some cobalt. Why not? Why not get some cobalt? We're here. Wow. It looks slightly more expensive. Depends if that actually sells for that much. Gold is going to be another situation, depending on what we get up to. Because if we need to get a lot more anything, I mean, I don't know if we really need a lot more anything. I don't know how often we're going to be getting upgrades or anything we need to spend gold on, really. Generally, we've just been getting tons and tons of gold from all the questing. But now that we've basically done the quests, kind of in a different spot. We can still do daily quests. They give plenty of gold if we really care about that. So that should be fine. Okay. What do you think? The Portmaster going to be at the bottom or the top? They got like a whole situation down here at the bottom. Whole bunch of guys. Stable guy. It's definitely Wormrest. Yeah. Trade goods. Ambassador. Wands. General goods. Regents. Might be upstairs. If they even have a quartermaster. I guess that's the other question. I mean, they have a reputation system. You would think they would. Maybe. Maybe. We're just hanging out up here. Ambassador. Consort. Queen.
How may I help?
It's just guys. There they are. Quartermaster.
Hello.
Alright. What do we got here? They do have a tavern. And I don't think we have one of these. I'll just pick this up. Worst case scenario, we just have it. What do they have here? Arcane resistance stamina for a head. Okay. Magical belt. These are just the honored stuff. So probably not going to be too helpful for us. One-handed sword. Plate wrists with intellect. Spell power. Cape with 64 stamina and 43 defense. That's not bad. It's got 43 defense rating instead of this one's 21 dodge rating. It's got a lot more armor and stuff too. That's just straight up very solid tanky cape. To compare dodge to defense rating. For 18 gold, we can look at it, at least. And if we get Revered, there is tailoring recipe, plate chest, with 117 stamina, 76 defense rating. That's better. That's much better. That's very tanky. We lose out some expertise. Well, that is very solid chest plate. So that moves this into pretty good. Because this will get us like slightly better boots. This might actually get us an upgrade if we actually use it. A main hand mace with spell power. Don't really need that. Some plate feet. 85 stamina. 58 defense. 58 defense. It's got more defense rating than these. But a bit less stamina. Pros and cons, I guess. 1480 armor, 1540 armor. Yeah, defense rating from 35 to 58. And also some hit rating. I don't think hit rating is big of a deal in our tank set, since it's only one-handed. Another possibility, though. As long as we have enough stamina, you're pretty much good. But obviously, the more the better. But also, defense rating is... There's different ways to look at it. Defense rating decreases the damage, which makes your total health in effect larger. So even if you lose out on some stamina, it's still fine. It's a lot of stamina, though. It's also a lot of defense rating. Probably not as good of a thing as the chest here at Revered. What else we got? Some magical wrists, leather wrists, decent. Cloth shoes, socket. Now these are the exalted ones. Cloth shoes with a socket. Plate legs with strength, stamina, and armor penetration. It's a decent amount of strength, that's for sure. We would lose the intellect we don't care about. We get more stamina. We lose all the agility and critical strike rating, but get 90 armor penetration. And the strength is reasonable compared to the attack power. Yeah, all the points into stamina there is a little unfortunate. Some of those were into something else. But 90 armor penetration is also pretty cool. Oh, that's a maybe. Intellect and spell power. A mount. Reigns of the Red Drake. That's pretty cool. Fly around on a dragon. Nice. Jewel crafting. And here we go. Spell power and mana per second to a head slot. So that's less helpful. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of like any daily quests here. I don't know how you would really go about that. I guess you would just use the tavern. Yeah, there's actually some stuff in here that'd be worth getting with the tavern. So I think we'll main the Tavern of the Wormrest Accord if we're going to be using a tavern. Again, it only really does anything in dungeons. So that's fine. Like just looking at the actual armor we're wearing most of the time. That's okay. Reputation. Went to the Argent Crusade. They didn't really have anything. Iman Blade had some maybe slightly better boots. Sons of Hodor we can just buy, it'll be easy. Wormrest Accord. At least it's not the Revered to Exalted amount. It's only 12,000 instead of 21,000 to get to another reward there. And over here we've got Kaluak. I think he's up here. Stablemaster, Innkeeper, Quartermaster. Around here somewhere. It's a flight guy. He's down here, maybe? There he is. Kellogg Quartermaster.
Let us trade.
So he got us some good stuff previously. We got the Whale Stick Harpoon, which is a polearm. And then we learned that polearms didn't work the same as we had hoped. What else we got? Ooh, we got a fishing pole here. Fishing skill increased by 30 and allows underwater breathing. That's just a straight up upgrade to the fishing rod. That's pretty cool. And also, a penguin pet. That's fun. Do they have... They don't have a tabard, though. So I think you would have to just do just dailies for that. Any dailies even here? Might be in the other... They got more Cadillac guys on the other side of here. Take the boat over there. Yeah. A fishing rod would be an interesting idea. And allowing underwater breathing does have its benefits. And that's really the only two things you get for Exalted here. So, not super impressed by that. That's alright. Definitely still feeling Warm Rest Accord of these. That just leaves Kirin Tor. I think that's up in Dalaran. Let's head that way. Then we can go try to buy all the relics. Possibly do daily quests. Got any? Nope. We have nothing in here. We've got the one raid quest from TBC and the one raid quest from the holiday event. Not worried about either of those, obviously. Map here. Dalaran. So we can find the Kirin Tor person there. I think they're up here. And we can also try to spend some of our emblems of heroism. We were looking at a belt or a necklace or something last time, but now we have enough again to buy it, so might as well. Might as well. Oh, we got two different backs here. We were comparing it to this back. All right. How do these two backs here? 51, 64 with 43 defense and dodge. So this one has. No, this one's defense and dodge. This one's just defense and more stamina. I think we'll look into tanky stuff in a bit here too. Let's get into Dalaran here. Entry no fly zone. Where's the Kirin Tor Quartermaster? It's gonna be either here or up in the big tower. Just flying around the ground. These are just by the hold guys. It's probably gonna be in the big tower. These are the daily quest kind of guys. Let's see if we can find. Maybe in the Violet Citadel, most likely. Hop over that way. And we're only honored with them. Almost revered them. Tor, leader of the Kirin Tor. Quartermaster. There we go. Yeah. And they do have a tavern. Do we have that one yet? Punch Crusade, Even Blade. Buy it. What do they got? Leather, Helm of Spell Power, One-Handed Dagger, Back with Intellect, Mail Shoulders with quite a bit of different things in there. Put some Intellect in there too, and Resilience. Not too helpful. Kingdom of the Flame Soul, Fire Resist, and Stamina to a head slot item. Really don't know how much different resistances are too helpful. It's an idea. Main hand dagger. Here's a Plate Waist with intellect and spell power. Tailoring. These are Revered. Leather Legs. Some decent stuff on there. A two-handed staff. I don't think staffs work for the Titan's Grip, so probably wouldn't want that. Leather Waist, spell power, Cloth of Magic. Plate Gloves, 99 stamina, 48 defense, 38 dodge. That seems pretty good for hands. 76 stamina, 34 defense. Yeah, that's just straight up a superior tanking glove. But that's at Exalted, so that's a ways away. Some mail with intellect, jewel crafting, and spell power critical strike. So this one would just get us some better... I mean, it's better than the Ebon Blade upgrade at least. I don't think Arching Crusade is really getting us anything. That's also a maybe. Again, that's at Exalted though, so maybe not quite. Well, that answers all the reputation questions. That's interesting. It's an interesting system. We can definitely make more use of it. Let us do some daily quests over here. Still want to get the points to get at least the chef's hat in here. That'd be nice.
Hello.
Infused mushroom
See you
meatloaf.
later.
2 chilled meat and 4 infused mushrooms.
See you around.
So what we need is
How are you?
100 for this. Then technically we'd also get more of these. Yeah, they're only like 3 each. Don't know if we really need all the recipes. If we look at the currency we currently have, it is 54. So we're getting there. And then if we go over other side here somewhere, over in here, we can go get our Emblem of Heroism thing. We're just standing on the tables. Wild stuff. Yeah, it was a necklace we wanted to look at. This one here. More agility, more attack power, agility, stamina, critical strike at the loss of a gem slot there. So we would lose 8 critical, or lose 8 strength, 12 critical, but gain 32 attack power, 16 agility, 31 stamina, 20 critical. So that's definitely better. Well, let's get that. And then I can really afford anything else right now. We only have 15. But that's good for now. We can look into later things we can upgrade later. So this goes in the DPS slot here. Yeah, just straight up good stuff. In, yeah. I don't think we're really worrying about making any other changes to the DPS set at least here. So save this DPS category. Okay. We need to decide which of these capes we want. If we look at defenses, maybe switch to the tank side here. Defense increases dodge, block, and parry. Decreases chance to be hit and critically hit. So defense decreases critical hit. Dodge adds dodge. So we definitely want one of these two, because these are both better than the current one. We'll put on this one right now. It's a long cape, looking nice. Definitely don't think we want this one anymore. So this would give us more defense but less dodge. This current setup We have 4.2% here, and I guess this is total dodge. Dodge, block, and parry. So 1.5, so slightly less dodge, slightly more parry, slightly more block. Parry, block. Block stops 676 damage. I think dodge might just be... This also gives more defense. The difference in parry is minimal. I mean, the difference in all of them are minimal. I think more dodge. Dodge, adds, dodge. Dodge, back, and parry. Decreases chance to be hit critically. So that's just defense. Decreases. Yeah, this has more defense. So, less... They're very similar. Which one costs more? This one costs more. We'll go with the one that costs more. Generally, that means it's better. They're both definitely tank capes. So we're losing a little bit of dodge for stamina and defense. And defense also does give dodge, so. Similar. We'll just go with that. And this is the one we purchased today, so at least that wasn't a waste of money. So save this as the tank set. With our very fancy shield. Alright. There we go. Switch back to DPS. Let's go do the cooking quest. And possibly the fishing quest. I don't think the fishing quest is not quite as useful. It doesn't really give us anything we super need. But if it's here in Dalaran, we might as well. Get some money and stuff.
What can I do for you?
The ghost fish? No.
Have a good one.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do the daily quests that take us further away. It's just kind of
Something?
unnecessary at this stage. Right, infused meatloaf. We need to get 4 mushrooms found in these sewers. Let's head to the sewers. We can do that. There could still be rewards from the fishing quest that we haven't gotten yet. We've gotten a lot of rewards from the fishing quests, so I think we're probably fine. Grab some mushrooms. We need 4 mushrooms. So there's other people running around the sewers too. These mushrooms are going to be an extinct species, it seems. They're just sprinting around in the sewers. We are desperate. We are desperate for the sewers shrooms. It is a whole situation out here. Ways of grabbing them. That's the exit that just leaves. Cool, 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 cool. Mushroom. Gotta jump on these mushrooms when you find them. It is hotly contested, it seems. Mushroom. Wonder if this works similar to some enemies where more of them spawn. Yeah, could be. Let's go use the stove over here. Since we're here. Make a meatloaf. There you go. And we need to turn this in. We do need to buy more chilled meat if we're going to be doing more of these cooking quests, though. Because we're definitely a little bit behind on that. That's okay. Well, we're not behind. We had enough to get to where we are currently. But that's okay. Upstairs. Okay. Here's your meatloaf.
Well met.
Might go down.
Light bless you. Go with honor, friend.
Get a spice bag. Get our spices. Fantastic.
I supply only the finest.
We can sell some things here that we don't need. Tea, soulbound feet. Gray, gray, gray. Gray, soulbound axe. Gray, gray. Soulbound mace. Gray. Let's get some possible value to that one. Soulbound legs. Find. Gray. Soulbound. Cheese. Life of youth. Youthful sorrow. Not really what we need. That's a lot of spell power on that. My goodness. Soulbound legs. Gray. Soulbound wand. Can't even use a wand. Soulbound. 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 Food. Old necklace. Old cape. Other cape we don't really need. There you go. Oh, handful of bind on equip stuff we can
Be careful.
work on there. That's alright. Head over to the bank. Put some stuff in there. So we're going to be holding on to this tabard for now. I guess we can look at what all the tabards look like. We have that technology. So this is Argent Crusade, Ebon Blade, Kirin Tor, and Wormrest. They don't match my giant mess of different colors or anything. That's fine.
Hello.
And we have Argent Dawn Tavern here. This is Argent Crusade. That's different. So Wormrest is the one we want. Argent Crusade is basically useless. Ebon Blade was okay. Kirin Tor is also okay. Here is Warcraft. Put all this stuff in here. Worry about that all later. We're gonna keep getting more of all this all the time. Not there. Got enough to make a few more of these. I'll save some space at least. Nice.
Hey there.
Bank space. Love to see it. Yeah, we could sell these. These have some value. I guess there's also the idea of potentially sell things before they become not very useful.
Safe travels.
I got 2 buy not equipped things here. That's not too many. Eric's brother might have DC'd here again. He has not moved from the reputation guys, or the emblems guy. What do they call them? Emblems? Yep. Just chilling. Hey. How's it going? That's alright. We will continue on. So we need to go to Ironforge. Nice and quick here. Go and see if we can purchase all of these relics of Ulduar. Could be a stretch, because we are trying to get a lot of these. Really depends on how the economy is doing. If we remember our reputation here, we need to get 42 hand-ins of 10 each 420 total. Alright, well, let's see what's available. Let us see what is available. And we should probably do a scan again. Get most up-to-date information. Always a good time. Good strategy. Processing 7,000 items. Amazing. Now we want to buy Relic of Boudoir. Boudoir. Unit price 1 gold. Really? And go back. How many are available? 1,422. Okay. And this quickly gets up to 3 gold each. Feels expensive. I mean, if we need 400 and they're 3 gold each, that seems a lot. They were cheaper before. I don't know about that. That'd be 1,200 gold to get that upgrade. That's probably not worth it. But honestly, what else are we going to spend our gold on currently? So let's go for it. Reckless abandon with our remaining funds. Why not? So we need to get this. If we buy here, buy stack. Already purchased. We want to get that number up to 392. Price increase. Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about it, but I'm aware. Oh boy, stacks of 1. We're in the stacks of 1 category. This might be a lot like the time we bought out all the Serenite ore. Getting absolutely merged here. That's alright. That stack of 200? I don't need a stack of 200. I need 200 for... No, I don't need 200 more. 376. And I want it to be 398. This one. I can do it. What RAM? So we need to. It needs to be 420. Let's get those. Item not found. Well, it's not an internal mail database error, so. Okay. A stack of 200 of those too. And some of our auctions expired. Alright. We can sell some stuff. And we got some of our auctions sold. Here's the internal mail database error. That's for when you're selling things. And we got some of our money back. That's something. Let's put these 2 gems back in here again. We don't have any use for them. 3 stacks of 1. Not too many Scarlet Rubies on the market currently. And no results for the Twilight Opal. And these fish aren't worth too much. Low. That's fine. They sell for a lot less to a store anyways, so that's okay. So if we look at all of these, we have 429. So we can sell 9 of these back. Auctions. Selling 1 stack of 9. That should be just right. Let's head over there. That should work. That should work. And it only cost us like 1,000 gold. Whatever. Shopping spree and all that. It really comes down to if it's worth anybody's time to farm the relics themselves. Because if nobody's farming the relics, there's no supply. And we're probably at a weird spot as far as demand is concerned. How many people are actually doing reputation grinds at this point? It's definitely a system that we got going here. It is wild how long he's probably been DC'd but still standing there. Whatever. Whatever. I could have probably sold these. Whatever. Also doesn't matter. He's up here. We got some auction value. Again, that is the problem with greens. Don't know if we really have too many sellable blues, all things considered. There's definitely some that exist. I guess we make that more from blacksmithing and all that. Yeah. Intellect, spell power, go for it. I do think that the auction price is any Crystal Song robe of the X, where X can be literally anything. So could end up with not the one that people actually want, unfortunately. Well, that's okay. Care about this Vrykol bone? Not particularly. It's finally offline. Oh boy. Yeah. Connection issues. Never a good time. Never a good time. We are the big person on the mount here. Wild stuff. Yeah, if we don't super care about... I don't think we're really going to go grind out the Ebon Blade reputation like that, so I don't think we need a singular Vrykol bone. Can we sell this? We can sell it for 2 silver. Worth it. Worth it. Alright. Alright. Let's get these all turned in. This is going to be a process, turning in this quest 42 times. Hilarious. Hey, I heard you liked Relics of Oldwar. Here's tribute. Relics of Oldwar. Complete quest. Tribute. Complete quest. Let's see if we can make him turn around more. Hey. Complete. Yeah. What? He's very nimble. Look at him turning. Look at him go. This is definitely one way to do things. Reputation. Reputation. Only 240 to go. Should be like halfway there now. Yep. Better than doing like 80 dailies or something. I mean, I guess that would have made us money instead of lost us money. There's options. That would also have taken a long time. Would rather go do new things and other things. And what's all this for, like, 5 points of buffs for something? Absolutely not worth this amount of money. But then again, it's also that buff better for every future upgrade we might get until better enchants exist. Or if enchanting just completely is removed from the game, that's also a possibility. It could happen. We don't have the sharpening stones anymore. No. Systems can cease to be systems sometimes. Exalted! Woo. Alright. Give me some exalted rewards here. Attack power and critical strike on shoulder. Take. Dodge rating and defense rating on shoulder. Take. We will. No. Can't do it on map. It's fine. Attack power on the DPS shoulders. Replace it with +10 attack power, +5 crit rating. Yes, please. Greater inscription of the axe. That's just straight up better. And then greater inscription of the pinnacle on the tank shoulders for an additional 5 dodge rating, 5 defense rating. Yeah, that's worth it. It was +5 and not plus. It was +10 and stuff, not just +5. And with these, yeah, these are also bind to Blizzard account, so would not need to do that grind again. Oh, that's nice. So that's only a one-time per Blizzard account buy all of those emblems kind of business. Requires level 80 though. You wouldn't be able to get that. And then these lower level ones also still require level 80. So I guess there's really no reason to ever have the lesser inscriptions again. Wild. Alright, there you go. And can I sell you this singular bone? Ta-da. Oh, we're just ever so slightly under 4,000 gold now. And also, that's still pretty good. That's okay. Next on the list of things I might want to do. Dungeons. We've not been to these other ones. Trial of the Champion? I don't know if that even exists. Pit of Sauron, Halls of Reflection, Forge of Souls, Caverns of Time, Stratholme, Utgard Pinnacle, Oculus. I think if we look in... With this open at the same time? If we browse groups by dungeons, Lich King dungeons, there's Utgard Pinnacle and the Oculus here. Violet Hole we did. Utgard Keep we did. Calling of Stratholme's also here. We did both the halls. We did Gundrak. So, Calling of Stratholme is here. Oculus is here. Utgard Pinnacle is here. If we go to the raids section, there is... Where are these ones? Raids? There's Vault of Archivan and Ulduar. Imperial Soul Strong, Trial of Champions, Forge of Souls, Pit of Sauron, Halls of Reflection. Only a lot of I don't think the pit or the halls were even on, or the forge or the trial. These 3 up here were in the dungeons category, but then these 4 down here weren't on anything. So not even sure what these are. Survive the encounter with the Lich King, Thalric, Marwyn. Search Lord Terrace, Rimping, Creek, Garfrost, Hour of Souls, Bortham. Trial of the Champion. Lots of stuff. And then the 3 top ones here are just like regular dungeons with 4 bosses. So I'm not sure what these other things are, but we've at least got 3 dungeons we could do. And then also there's all the heroics, which we really haven't done much of. We've literally only done heroic halls of stone. I think we're at a point where we could probably do heroics, but anyways, we will see if we can get some dungeons going next time. Goodbye.